Power Rangers SPD, 2005, cast then and present. In 2005, Power Rangers SPD took us into the futuristic world of 2025, where elite cadets became Earth's last defense against intergalactic threats. It was bold, action-packed, and ahead of its time, giving us one of the most iconic teams in Power Rangers history. From the strict yet noble Sky Tate to the quirky but brilliant Bridge Carson and the ever-reliable Z Delgado, each character brought something electric to the screen. Now, 20 years later, where are they? Some have stepped out of the spotlight, while others have evolved into filmmakers, authors, dancers, and more. They've grown, transformed, and thrived, just like their characters did in SPD. So let's take a trip down memory lane and see how our beloved Rangers have rewritten their destinies in the real world. Brandon J. McLaren played SPD Red Ranger. Back in 2005, Brandon J. McLaren burst onto the scene as Jack Landers, the fearless Red SPD Ranger in Power Rangers SPD. His portrayal of the street-smart leader turned hero made him a fan favorite. However, McLaren was no stranger to the screen. Before donning the red suit, he had already appeared in the TV series Just Cause in 2002 and was steadily building his career. His role in SPD cemented him as a rising star in action-packed television. Fast forward to today, McLaren has become a powerhouse in the entertainment industry. After SPD, he transitioned into major roles across television and film. He starred in hit shows like Graceland, Harper's Island, Ransom, and Slasher, proving his ability to take on both dramatic and thrilling roles. His recent performances in The Rookie, Snowfall, and Turner and Hooch further solidified his place in Hollywood. At 43 years old, McLaren continues to thrive, with over 77,000 Instagram followers keeping up with his latest projects. His journey from a teenage superhero to a seasoned actor is a testament to his talent and adaptability. Chris Violet played SPD Blue Ranger. Meet Chris Violet, who brought Sky Tate, the SPD Blue Ranger, to life, giving fans one of the most complex and compelling characters in Power Rangers history. Unlike the carefree or comedic Blue Rangers of the past, Sky was serious, disciplined, and determined to live up to his father's legacy. His journey from a by-the-book soldier to a true leader, ultimately becoming the next SPD Red Ranger, was one of SPD's most rewarding story arcs. Violet's performance made Sky a fan favorite, and his sharp, commanding presence made him stand out among the Rangers. While Power Rangers introduced him to a global audience, it was only the beginnings of his Hollywood journey. Fast forward 20 years and Chris Violet is no longer just in front of the camera, he's calling the shots behind it. He's expanded into directing, writing, and producing, bringing a fresh creative perspective to the industry. While many know him from his Power Ranger days, his acting career has been just as eventful. He's appeared in a wide range of TV shows, including Star Trek Discovery, Flashpoint, Lost Girl, Saving Hope, and Bitten. His ability to tackle various roles across different genres has kept him active in the entertainment world. At 43 years old, Violet continues to evolve, proving that his passion for storytelling extends beyond being a Ranger. With 42,000 Instagram followers, he keeps fans updated on his projects while still embracing his legacy as one of the most iconic Blue Rangers in Power Rangers history. From a disciplined cadet in SPD to a multi-talented filmmaker, Chris Violet's journey has been one of transformation, creativity, and relentless ambition. Whether he's on screen or behind the scenes, one thing is certain, he's still a force to be reckoned with. Matt Austin played SPD Green Ranger. In Power Rangers SPD, Matt Austin brought Bridge Carson, the quirky, brainy, and lovable Green Ranger, to life. With his endearing awkwardness, genius-level intelligence, and signature hand-glove habit, Bridge stood out from the team, not just for his technical skills, but for his unexpected wisdom and deep empathy. He started as the Green Ranger, later earning the Blue Ranger spot, and ultimately taking over as Red Ranger in the legendary Once a Ranger team-up. Austin's portrayal of Bridge was both comedic and heartfelt, making the character one of the most unique Rangers in Power Rangers history. His performance resonated with fans who loved his offbeat personality and his tendency to solve problems in ways no one else could. But his journey didn't end with SPD. It was only the beginning of a creative transformation. Nearly 20 years later, Matt Austin has shifted gears from superhero to storyteller. At 46, he's become an accomplished writer, director, and musician, proving that his creative spark extends far beyond acting. His filmmaking career has seen him write, direct, and produce several projects, including the documentary Don't You Forget About Me in 2009 and the indie film Pretend We're Kissing in 2014. His work behind the camera shows a deep love for character-driven storytelling, much like the way he portrayed Bridge all those years ago. Austin has also dabbled in television hosting, appearing in Taste Buds in 2008, and even had a role in Aaron Stone in 2010. While he keeps a lower profile in Hollywood, he's remained passionate about film and creativity, recently working on the 2022 project F.E.D. With 22,000 Instagram followers, he stays connected to his fans, many of whom still remember him fondly as the genius, glove-wearing, toast-loving Green Ranger. Though he's moved beyond Power Rangers, his journey has been one of evolution, proving that once a storyteller, always a storyteller. Monica May played SPD Yellow Ranger. In 2005, Monica May electrified screens as Z Delgado, the bold and fearless SPD Yellow Ranger. With her edgy personality, sharp wit, and rebellious charm, she quickly became a fan favorite. Z wasn't just another Ranger, she had depth. Coming from a troubled past, she was street smart, independent, and fiercely loyal to her team. Monica brought a raw energy to the role, making Z one of the most memorable Yellow Rangers in Power Rangers history. Her on-screen debut in SPD was a dream start, but May didn't stop there. She later appeared in hit shows like The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and starred in films such as LeBeau and Acrylic. However, as her career evolved, she found herself drawn to a different kind of stage, one far from the world of action-packed stunts and explosions. Fast forward 20 years and Monica May has undergone a complete transformation. While many of her co-stars stayed in film and TV, she reinvented herself as a burlesque performer and dancer. In 2012, she stepped into the world of burlesque, embracing the art form with confidence and grace. Her performances showcase her passion for storytelling through movement, something she carried with her from her days as a ranger. Beyond the stage, May is also a dedicated yoga instructor, sharing her love for fitness and mindfulness with her followers. At 40 years old, she exudes confidence, strength, and an undeniable glow. With 76,000 Instagram followers, she keeps fans updated with dance videos, wellness tips, and glimpses into her vibrant life. She may have traded in her yellow SPD suit for sequins and yoga mats, but one thing remains the same: Monica May is still a force to be reckoned with. Whether she's saving the day on screen or captivating audiences through dance, her journey is proof that reinvention is always possible. Alicia Purritt played SPD Pink Ranger. Back in 2025, Alicia Purritt dazzled fans as Sydney, or Sid Drew, the SPD Pink Ranger. Unlike the usual tough girl ranger archetype, Sid was the team's stylish, confident, and occasionally spoiled powerhouse. But don't let her love for pink and luxury fool you. She was an elite warrior, standing her ground against the toughest enemies. Alicia's portrayal of Sid struck the perfect balance between sass and strength, making her one of the most iconic Pink Rangers in Power Rangers history. After SPD, Alicia continued acting, landing roles in films like Black Christmas and The Cutting Edge 3: Chasing the Dream, as well as making a guest appearance on Supernatural. But after a few years in Hollywood, she took a step back, shifting her focus away from the screen and towards something entirely different. Today, Alicia Purritt, now Alicia Armstrong, has left Hollywood behind and found success in a completely new field. No longer in the spotlight, she now runs a luxury event planning company, turning dream weddings into reality. With her impeccable eye for detail and love for glamour, a trait she shares with her Power Rangers character, it's no surprise that she's thriving in this industry. At 41 years old, she's built a new career that allows her to craft magical moments for others. While she might not be battling intergalactic threats anymore, she's still a leader behind the scenes, just in a different kind of action role. With 35,000 Instagram followers, she gives fans a peek into her elegant and stylish world, proving that there's life beyond the Ranger suit. From superhero to wedding guru, Alicia Purritt's transformation is nothing short of inspiring. She may have traded morphing for event planning, but her ability to command a space, whether on screen or at a grand wedding, is still undeniable. John Toohey played SPD Shadow Ranger. Who could forget John Toohey played one of the most commanding and unforgettable characters in the franchise, Anubis or Doggy Kruger, the SPD Shadow Ranger. As the tough yet compassionate commander of Space Patrol Delta, Kruger was both a mentor and a warrior, always ready to protect Earth from intergalactic threats. Underneath the intimidating blue fur and sharp battle instincts, Toohey brought depth, wisdom, and a fatherly presence to the role, making Kruger one of the most beloved non-human Rangers. His powerful voice and commanding screen presence made him stand out, proving that he wasn't just playing a character, he was embodying a legend. His impact didn't stop there. The following year, he returned to Power Rangers Mystic Force as Daggeron, the Solaris Knight, adding yet another fan-favorite role to his name. Fast forward almost 20 years and John Toohey has successfully made the leap from New Zealand TV to major Hollywood films. His career has evolved from a masked commander to a recognizable action star. His physicality and powerful screen presence landed him roles in high-profile films like The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies in 2014 as Bolg, Solo, a Star Wars story in 2018 as Corso, and Hobbs & Shaw in 2019, where he played Cal Hobbs, the brother of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's character. On television, he's taken on notable roles, most recently as Afa Anoi in the hit series Young Rock from 2021 to 2023, showing his ability to step into real-life portrayals. His latest project, Plum, in 2024, proves that he's still in demand. At 49 years old, Toohey remains a commanding presence in the entertainment industry. 23,000 Instagram followers, he stays connected with fans, many of whom still celebrate his legacy as Doggy Kruger. Though he's long since hung up the Shadow Ranger suit, he continues to take on roles that showcase his strength, versatility, and sheer star power. Kelson Henderson played Boom, SPD cadet and tech expert. Not every hero wears a Ranger suit, and Kelson Henderson's portrayal of Boom, the lovable and quirky SPD cadet and tech expert, proved that you don't need morphing powers to be a fan favorite. Boom was the comic relief, a dreamer who once thought he was the Orange Ranger, only to realize he was better suited for a role behind the scenes. His hilarious energy, endless enthusiasm, and underdog charm made him a standout character in Power Rangers SPD. While he never became an official Ranger, Boom's intelligence and technical skills made him a vital part of the team, reminding fans that heroes come in all forms. Unlike many of his SPD co-stars who moved on to other careers, Kelson Henderson never left the Ranger universe. His journey in the franchise didn't stop with Boom, it was only the beginning. Over the years, he became a Power Ranger legend, playing and voicing multiple roles across different seasons, including Mystic Force, Jungle Fury, Dino Charge, and Ninja Steel. His ability to effortlessly switch between comedic and serious roles made him one of the most versatile actors in the franchise's history. But Henderson's career didn't stop at Power Rangers. He took on supporting roles in major Hollywood films like 30 Days of Night in 2007 and James Cameron's sci-fi epic Avatar in 2009, proving his range beyond childhood television. At 49 years old, Kelson Henderson remains a beloved figure among Power Rangers fans, often appearing at conventions to celebrate his legacy. Though he may not have been a Ranger in SPD, he became something even greater, a true icon of the franchise. Renee Naufahu played Commander Fowly Birdie. In Power Rangers SPD, Renee Naufahu brought a commanding presence to the screen as Commander Fowler Birdie, the strict yet dedicated head of SPD Earth operations. His character was the classic no-nonsense leader, often clashing with Doggy Kruger over protocol and command decisions. But that wasn't his only role in the series. Naufahu also lent his voice to one of SPD's greatest villains, Emperor Groom. As the ruthless and intimidating alien warlord, he gave the Rangers their toughest challenge, proving that he could switch seamlessly between hero and villain. His deep, authoritative voice and powerful screen presence made him one of the most memorable figures in the Power Rangers universe. The trend he continued when he later played Mentor G in Power Rangers Samurai from 2011 to 2012, guiding a new generation of Rangers with wisdom and discipline. While many fans know Naufahu for his contribution to Power Rangers, his career has expanded far beyond the franchise. Over the years, he's taken on roles in popular TV shows and films, but his true passion led him behind the camera. In 2014, he made his mark as a director with the crime thriller The Last Saint, a gripping and gritty film that showcased his skills in storytelling and filmmaking. This project solidified him as not just an actor, but a visionary director in the industry. At 54 years old, Nafahu continues to explore the world of filmmaking while maintaining a legendary status among Power Rangers fans. His journey from portraying commanders and villains to creating films of his own is a testament to his versatility and passion for storytelling. Michelle Langstone played Cat Ranger. In Power Rangers SPD, Michelle Langstone played Dr. Catherine or Cat Manx, the team's genius scientist and tech expert. As the brilliant feline humanoid, Cat was responsible for developing the Rangers' powerful gear, weapons, and even their Megazords. Though she spent most of her time in the lab, she proved she could hold her own in battle when she temporarily became the Cat Ranger, a moment that thrilled fans. Her character was calm, intelligent, and nurturing, serving as a mentor figure to the Rangers. She embodied wisdom and quiet strength, standing as a crucial member of SPD without ever needing to steal the spotlight. Langstone later returned to the Power Rangers universe as Master Gwyn in Jungle Fury, further cementing her status as a beloved figure in the franchise. Since her Power Rangers days, Langstone has built a remarkable acting career in television, taking on diverse roles across multiple genres. She played the mysterious Michelle Brock in The Almighty Johnsons, the fierce Fiona in 800 Words, and the compelling Charlotte McRae in One Lane Bridge. Her ability to blend strength, emotion, and intelligence has made her a standout in the New Zealand entertainment industry. But her evolution didn't stop there. In 2021, she became an author, publishing her memoir, Times Like These, on grief, hope, and remarkable love. The book received widespread praise for its honest and heartfelt storytelling, showcasing a different side of her talents. Now, at 46 years old, Michelle Langstone continues to shine both on-screen and in literature. From the tech-savvy Cat Manx to a respected actress and author, she's transformed into a multi-talented artist who inspires beyond the world of Power Rangers. And that's a wrap on the SPD legacy. And if you love this nostalgic trip, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our next video.